Experts say our drinking water contains massive doses of prescription drugs. Today's date from Natural News. If you drink tap water, there's a good chance that you're taking in all sorts of pharmaceutical drugs at the same time. Massive doses of prescription drugs pass through people's bodies and into sewage system. These chemicals are very stable and make their way back into the water supply unchanged. If you don't use appropriate lab-validated water filters, you could be drinking a bizarre cocktail of drugs on a daily basis. Without even knowing it, you could be taking birth control, statins, SSRIs, psychotics, or any other popular chemical that is now pervasive in the water supply. These secondhand medications could be interfering with your hormones, weight modulation, and weight modulation. That's a big deal, right? That is a big deal. America is about women in 1950s weighed 135 pounds. I think it's like 138 pounds. Now the average woman weighs 160, 65. The man used to weigh 159 pounds. That's right. Now he weighs 205 pounds. I would be overweight for 1959. That's right. But in today's society, I'm called slim. Some people even call me skinny. My weight is 172 pounds, 5'11". These secondhand medications could be interfering with your hormones, weight modulation, sleep patterns, temperament, cognitive function, ability to handle stress, etc. And I totally agree. Do not ignore this. I mean, why do you think we have so many suicides? Can't handle stress. We are all being drugged up through the tap. Not only are people dumping unused and outdated prescriptions down the sewage system, the pills they take also remain stable even after passing through their bodies, with nearly half the men and women in England now taking prescription drugs on a regular basis, and I'm proud to say I don't take any. Significant amounts are destined to remain active, ultimately resurfacing in tap water. As more Americans increase their intake of pharmaceuticals, the amount left over in the water supply will only increase, adversely affecting others who choose not to take them. But see, this is all part of the New World Order. It's going to fix you. Everyone's going to be permanently, automatically taking drugs. Antidepressants, painkillers, and statins are among the most popular prescribed medications, and these all have known side effects. What happens when the human population is slowly inundated with a random cocktail of these drugs over time? What do these leftovers do to the developing fetus? Are birth defects increasing due to silent pharmaceutical poisoning of their developmental process? You better believe it. Skeptics have long thought that once the pharmaceutical passes through the body, it becomes inert. John Sumter, professor of ecotoxicology at Brunel University, London, says otherwise. When they get into the water system, they retain their powerful biological activity. That biological activity may randomly interfere with the normal organ process of the unsuspecting people. On top of that, heavy metals in the drugs, which are often used as catalysts to speed up chemical reactions, can do further damage to people's organs and tissues. Dozens of pharmaceuticals found in U.S. rivers. A study published in Environmental Science and Technology Letters published water analysis data from 59 small U.S. streams. In the water, there were 108 pharmaceuticals. One river actually contained 45 different drugs, including muscle relaxant, carbamol, opioid, painkiller tramadol, and the anti-epileptic drug carbamazepine. In nearly every sample, the anti-diabetic drug metformin was found. This pharmaceutically tainted water makes its way onto crop fields as well. A study from the Hebrew University of Jerusalem found that crops irrigated with wastewater passed on significant levels of epilepsy drug carbamazepine. The chemical was detected in the urine of those who ate the crops. We don't know what it means if you have a lifelong uptake of drugs at very low concentrations, say Dr. Klaus Klumerer, professor of sustainable chemistry at Germany's University of Lüneburg. The negative effect could be more pronounced in children. Over time, a minuscule amount of several drugs could have an effect on adults too, especially due to intermixing effects. One of the most worrisome class of drugs often detected are psychoactive drugs. These are known to elicit unpredictable and suicidal behavioral changes in people. The only surefire way to protect your body and your mind is to invest in a scientifically validated water filtration system that removes heavy metals and pharmaceutical chemicals from the tap. And here it is, the world's most effective gravity water filter system. This is off that link that they just gave me. Tap water from all over the world is contaminated with heavy metals and toxins that can cause cancer and other serious illnesses. I'll leave this. This is actually from Natural News, as you can see right here. Big Berkey, naturalnews.com. Big Berkey. You must buy the Big Berkey so that you can be safe. Look at all the heavy metals it gets rid of here. Very important. All right. It'd be a good idea for you to buy that, especially since Natural News has their own high-tech laboratory in testing. It's probably kind of expensive. Might be $200 or $300. Who knows? I have no idea. Let's see. Let's scroll to the bottom. There's a price. Probably have to click on buy before you can see a price. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. It says Big Berkey system with 2 free black Berkey filters. Boy, I was a good guesser, wasn't I? $258. I said $200 to $300. So there it is. $258 with 2 black Berkey filters. I don't know how long they last. Maybe 3 to 6 months, approximately. And thank you for listening. God bless you.